Council for the City of Brookshire, Texas will hold a regular session city council meeting on August 6, 2026 at 7 p.m. in City Hall to consider the following. Can we have prayer please?
Father God, we say thank you, Lord, for another day you've blessed us to see, Lord. We ask that you help us today with every decision that we make, considering our city. Help us, Lord, to lead and guide the city in a good direction that will be pleasing in your sight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Richards,
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Green,
Present.
Alderwoman Taylor,
Here.
Alderwoman McDade,
Present.
Alderwoman Vaughn. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you. Public comments per Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code 551007. The City Council may not discuss or take action on any item not listed on the agenda. Each member of the public wishing to speak must sign in before the meeting, which is limited to 3 minutes. All right. Have Ravin Sharma. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name. Come on up, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Honorable Mayor and members of the Brookshire City Council. My name is Rahi Raul, and I'm a volunteer at the nonprofit organization Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh. It is an honor to be here as we celebrate an extraordinary milestone, America's 250th anniversary. As Hindu Americans who proudly call Brookshire home, this celebration holds a special place in our hearts. Brookshire is known for its strong sense of community, beautiful neighborhoods, and a culture of service and volunteerism. People from diverse backgrounds have come together to make this city a great place to live, and the Hindu American community is grateful to contribute through civic engagement, charitable service, cultural programs, and support for our neighbors. Our heritage teaches us the timeless principle of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family. When our families came to America, we brought with us values of respect, service, family, and harmony. America in turn gave us the freedom to practice our faith, preserve our traditions, and fully participate in the life of this great nation. This opportunity is something we deeply cherish. This 250th anniversary has inspired us an unprecedented celebration across the Houston Metroplex. Above 30 Hindu organizations came together to proudly commemorate America's 250 years of independence at Pearland in the first week of July. It is a powerful expression of unity and gratitude, a way for our community to honor this historic milestone while reaffirming our shared commitment to the ideals of liberty, democracy, and civic responsibility that define America. It reflected the deep appreciation of Hindu Americans for the freedoms this country provides and our desire to stand together with fellow Americans in marking this historic occasion. As we celebrate 250 years of independence, let us continue strengthening the bonds that unite us. Our diversity is not a challenge to overcome, it is one of America's greatest strengths. By embracing both our cultural heritage and our shared American identity, we help build an even stronger, more welcoming, and more vibrant Brookshire. Thank you for the opportunity to share these thoughts. On behalf of the Hindu American community, congratulations to our nation on this historic milestone, and happy 250th anniversary of American independence. God bless Brookshire, and God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Ernest Hickman. Good evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
I want to start on Friday, July 10th of this year. Public Works damaged my property, and now it's affecting my house. When they were mowing, they basically ripped off the conduit of the telephone pole. The conduit is 3 inches wide, has 240 volts running through it, about 100 feet down from the telephone pole to my house, 18 inches down. Ronnie James came out. First, I called the cops. I wanted to file a criminal report or some kind of report. They gave me this thing here, basically whatever it is. No report was filed. They got a hold of Ronnie James. Ronnie James came out. No. Ronnie Graves. Excuse me. Mr. Graves came out. The superintendent came out. He looked at it, took a picture, said, yeah, we were here. I could see cut grass. I could see tall grass. Yeah, my guy was here. Okay. He called Centerpoint. Centerpoint came out and said, well, I got some good news and bad news. Good news is I ain't working today because bad news is that's your property. You own it. I said, can you please explain? He said, well, do you see that little wire going up there to that weatherhead? That's my property. Do you see the wires going down in the conduit? That's your property. That law was changed by the state of Texas about 40 years ago. Homeowners own from the weatherhead on down, and from that point to the box. So therefore, from there all the way down, 18 inches down there to the thing is your property. You need to look for dimming lights and everything else, because when the AC kicks on, the dimming lights will go. The conduit is about 2 feet to the top, 2 feet to the bottom, and he said the lag bolts, there's 3 of them, about a ½ inch in size, about 4 to 5 inches long. They were ripped out, like clean out. He said with that amount of force right there, and the way the conduit's supposed to be straight, it's like this. Look for the wires to be shredded, their insulation on the inside, since they basically moved 4 feet from either direction, and they had to go from the box all the way up here. When that happens, you're going to lose power. When you got no power, you don't have no AC to dehumidify your house. You're going to have mold all over your house, mold all over your furniture, and you, the homeowners, are going to have to pay for that. To hire an electrician, that's going to be at least $10,000 to put brand new pipe in the ground. I said, but I don't have the money. I didn't do this. She's like, well, you need to figure out who did this because they're the ones responsible for the damage.
Sir, you have 1 minute.
And that is where Public Works in the city comes in, because the city damaged my property. So they need to fix it, fix the wires, because my house is 6 years old. I've never had problems with electrical. And now I have dimming lights. So now it's affecting my house. And if I can't live in there because of mold, because I lose power, wintertime comes, electricity for heat uses more amps. I'm a disabled veteran. There's a problem here. We need to get this resolved and fixed. I've had no contact.
Okay, your time is up. Ms. Glover, could you please get Mr. Hickman's phone number and information? We'll make sure we get someone out to check it out.
You want me to go over there or tell her right now?
Yes, give her your information. We'll make sure we get it checked out.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
for bringing it to our attention. All right.
And some of the products that they requested weren't adequately put in. And so American Fidelity is going to stay with the city of Brookshire for this next plan year. With that being said, some of the employer-paid benefits were too rich. And so we have decided to take away some of those employer-paid benefits on the ancillary side to then make some money to put into the health insurance to reduce the rates for the city employees. So the first change is going to be under the GAP plan. Currently, that's costing the city $3,351 monthly for the city employees. That's $40,218 annually. That's going to go away. Employees will have the option to continue that coverage should they want to, but the city will no longer be paying for it. On the accident side, that's $2,326 monthly and $27,916 annually. That's also going to go away. Employees will have the option to continue the coverage. And any questions, happy to ask.
No, I don't have
I don't have any questions.
Nothing more?
No.
All right.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Consulting reports. Code enforcement report.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, residents in attendance and staff. You have the code enforcement report in front of you. As you see, there's a lot of activity that's happened this month. In just a few minutes, I'll be playing a video that to show a little bit more of activity that's happened throughout since last October up until now. But there's a lot of activity, a lot of closed cases. We do have some open cases that we're still working on. Did also speak to one of the council members about a concern that was dealing with cars still parked, junk cars in the right of way. So I think we've taken care of that issue now as well. Any questions?
Any questions on the code enforcement report?
No.
All right,
Nothing.
thank you. Grant Works reports, Ms. Glover.
On the Grant Works report is ARPA. We are still trying to make sure all the applications, all documents are complete for the ARPA. Our next closeout for the Treasury, hopefully the closeout will be at the same time as April the 30th of 2027. We also have documents that were missing, so they were approved by ARPA and moving forward with completing the ARPA project. Mid-Mod, we have our monthly meeting on July the 29th with the updating from the pre-con meeting on the meeting with the construction. Our notice to proceed will be August the 17th. The city has received our sign to be posted out on the construction site along with the construction sign as well. And that will be all done at the same time on August the 17th when they proceed to start doing construction
So,
work.
The mid-mod, just for reference, is the drainage project that will be done on First Street, Stella, and then 4th Street. Yeah, digging out ditches for drainage and replacing culverts.
Yes.
That's going to start on August the 17th, right?
Yes. And then from there, we have notified the Water District, thanks to Dr. Batista, who have notified them. We also have given updates to BKD, Drainage District, and also Waller County. They are aware of our pre-con meeting and updates as well. Then followed by FEMA. As y'all know, we have
I want to talk about is Briar Brook. After meeting with the mayor and Romero earlier this month, we have finalized the design. So essentially what we'll be doing is regrading that ditch, similar to what they're doing for Mitmod. In fact, Mitmod is going to help us out by regrading part of Stella so that we can actually make that ditch a little deeper and have it work better. And then that way y'all can also maintain it a lot easier as well moving forward. So we'll be finalizing that design and hopefully bringing bids pretty soon.
And this project will help the drainage and flooding problems in the Broadbrook neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep. And I don't really have anything else right now until we move on to the next items. Unless y'all have questions or concerns.
Any questions? Okay.
No questions. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Awesome,
ma'am.
thank y'all.
All right, Public Works report. Dr. Batista.
All right, good evening again. You do have the Public Works report in front of you. I believe you have the EDC report as well. Don't have the city projects one in front of you, but do have a, I'm not going to say a short video, but we have a video here to provide to you all. Essentially, the wins over the last year, and some of the projects have been completed, some of the ones are moving forward, and some of the economic development projects that are current, an actual command center, so to speak, and if we have to stay overnight for a few days, we have a couple couches there. And then this is before, again, for the Emergency Operations Center, the fence, before and after. We've added security to the area as well. And so this has been installed. And then moving forward, I think it'll show an aerial view here shortly. Yes, there we go. And then on this side, you'll see some of our equipment back there that we're able to utilize the space as well. And then move back to Public Works, the fencing and resheeting. On the right-hand side, you see the fence is falling down. And then this is after. We've got a straight fence again. We've also added those slats that are inserted there. And this is a before picture of the Public Works building resheeting. And so, yeah, so reskinned it, took some of that off, and I guess got a new haircut, I guess, so to speak. And the building looks a whole lot better. And so you all approved phase 2. We went in and filled all those patches in and made them full roads. So I'll let this play very quickly. I hope it's quickly. But These are all the roads that we touched. And I hope you all are a little safer driving on them. So on to the police department as well. And then 10th Street, as you all know. And now it's a full road, complete. We re-asphalted there, and then we moved on to 11th Street. And I believe 13th Street is next, if I'm not mistaken. And then the clubhouse. This is something before pictures that you've never been here. It was in that condition, and so we've upgraded it to look like this now. And the space is now usable. Well, it will be usable, let me say that. You'll see here, it's getting a new roof. Well, next is gonna be coming to you all to replace the HVAC in there, and then an elevator will be installed. My next project is gonna be Public Works. This is our current, space where we have, lunch, where they have lunch and whatnot, break room, so try to give them some office space and a real break room space. And these are sample violations of things that we've been seeing in code enforcement, violations, again, just the word cloud here, just to give you an understanding of the different things that have been happening. Here's some information there from October until now, but we have 109 cases open now and almost 240 cases that have been closed. So the water seems to be coming and going to Brookshire Creek. So very appreciative of all the public works staff and their hard work to ensure that we keep the ditches clean. I think I'm going to move this forward just a little bit because there is a lot of ditch work, a lot of drainage work. As you all know, we've shown these videos before. There's been a lot of work done. There's still a lot more work to do. So we just wanted to share that with you all. Yep. And so this was some of the public works things that we purchased in this last fiscal year that you all supported and allowed us to increase our equipment capacity. Some of the good stuff is, more good stuff is coming up, I do promise that. Then this is our festivals. I thought you might just get a chance to see a lot of the good work that's also been done by the entire city, and shout out to Ms. Quotacious Dunn for leading these festivals as well. And I just wanted to share that the mayor had, as a collective, had this installed for the 250th anniversary. And these are some of the Type B projects that have been completed. As you know, before, this is what the plaza looked like. This is the park there, and then ADA compliant sidewalks as well. All right, economic development projects. So here's a couple of the completed one. Again, Milk and Brew Mod Dental. Tesla's one of the ones that we're working with currently. Some images there. ACE, as you see, 21,000 square feet, $3 million investment in construction costs. Some of their progress pictures. This is their underground detention. And this was a couple months ago when they were installing the underground detention. Wanted to make sure that we got some stages of construction there so that we can show and tell our story here of the great development that's all going on in the city. So that's ACE. I'll just fast forward just a little bit if I can. All right, there's still ACE. Additional project. Now we have Quick Trip. This was a couple months ago as well. And if you've driven by it, you've seen the progress. That's where it's at in its current stage. Nationwide Trailers, they're opening up as is, just a facility, 2,800 square feet. And so they will be selling trailers there for a couple of years until they build their own facility. So great area there for them to sell the trailers. And as you see when the camera comes around to the right in I-10, you can see on the northeast side of the screen, I guess, would be Quick Trip as well. So developments happening across the highway from each other. All right, Grunfuss, this is a large one, 38 million at, it's about an estimated capital investment for construction costs at minimum of 64 million for all these projects combined. And then about 1 million square foot of available commercial space that we're looking to potentially have here in the city as well for companies and potential job opportunities.
All right.
I think that's it.
Yes, sir. A lot going on. More to come.
Thank you.
Good job. Can someone get the lights, please? All right. City Secretary's report. Ms. Corner.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. For the month of July, in the Human Resource Department area, we have one council position that is vacant. Open enrollment was done July 7th through the 31st. All the city employees have training for EEOC. All of the mayor and council and department heads have been registered for the TML conference that is in November. If you cannot attend, please let us know ahead of time so we can make sure we have someone to rearrange and change that out for you. We haven't had any documents signed and executed recently other than the same ones we have on August 21st. Our employees will be meeting with Landon for American Fidelity to get registered in their extra insurance. Pretty much just been working on agendas, meetings. Thank you, Ms. Glover, for assisting with those things while I've been out in training and other areas. We have started preparing for hurricane season. I have made sure that staff is getting everything that is needed to bring up the EOC building to code. We did have Red Cross training for the staff as well. And that's about it. Mine's not as long as Doc's, but that's about it.
Thank you.
But it's as important. All right. Thank you, Ms. Corner. Brookshire Police Department. Good evening.
Good evening, council. I have the June 2026 report for you guys. I will have July's at next council meeting. So for the month of June, we had 256 calls for service. We responded to 38 other agency assists. We investigated 25 traffic accidents. We made 282 traffic contacts, conducted 13 building checks, took 34 offense reports, and made 18 arrests. For the community events for the month of June, I want to congratulate Officer Phillips in raising over $2,300 for the PTSD challenge that we held against Katy Police Department. We raised over $2,300 for Camp Hope for military veterans that suffer from PTSD. So thank you, Officer Phillips.
And
I attended the Chamber of Commerce meeting for the month of June and met with business owners and other community members there. I also met with several spiritual leaders in the community to further our volunteer chaplain program, so we are still putting that together now. Officers assisted with traffic control and security for the Juneteenth parade and festival. Around the police department, I attended the new chief development program in Huntsville. All of our sergeants attended 2 courses together, both arrest, search, and seizure and new supervisor school, so they were able to meet with other supervisors within the area, and they can discuss building stronger working relationships with other agencies. We've been meeting with Tyler Technologies to implement the new records management system and CAD system. We conducted our biannual property room audit, and that report should be in y'all's binders as well for the audit. There were a few minor issues identified, and those were all addressed and corrected. And this helps to maintain accountability and accurate documentation and proper storage of all of the evidence within our property room. A flock update, we're still waiting on text dot approval at this point in time. In the upcoming months, I will continue to meet with Dr. Tanya Smith for our chaplain program, and we'll continue to meet with Tyler Technologies to implement the new records and CAD system. And we have the back to school backpack event coming up. I believe, Phillips, you said that we're doing it next Saturday? Oh, next Sunday. And we are planning a coffee with a cop event as well.
Sounds good.
All right, any questions?
Chief.
Thank you.
All right, great job, thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Municipal Courts Report, Ms. Corner.
Yes, cases imported, police 66, completed cases 64, docket revenue collected $14,851.10. Number of people on the docket 87, number of people on show cause docket 19. Dismissals, compliance dismissals with fee, including registration, driver's license, deferred deposition, and driver safety course, was 23. Dismissed by prosecution was 7. Dismissed, no complaining witnesses, none. Dismissed other insurance compliance plea bargain 4. Warrants issued 52. Reported to Omni 38. Reported to collections after 60 days is 40. Have any questions in reference to the municipal court?
No
I'm
questions?
just impressed that the money's going up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Financials, report, bills, paid, credit card report, revenue and expense. Ms. Watts.
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
evening.
The Finance Department has been working on budget, which you'll see a couple of drafts in y'all's council and then just a few. Overall, the city is healthy for 26 and going into FY 27, and the mayor will go over that as well. We are getting ready to close year end. It's coming up quickly, so soon you'll have budget adjustments being delivered to the council as well. We are working on benefits for the city, just all the financial pieces that was explained to y'all in the previous council meetings. And we're just plugging along with Tyler Technologies. We are on target, hopefully, to transition the financial piece. Doug and I, with Doug Martella, and I turned in a chart of accounts to Tyler Technologies for the transition. So we've been working on that and also the implementation piece. We've also been working on the audit for year 23. We're making some progress now on that as well. So hopefully in the next few months, we'll have some results. Can't guarantee it, but hopefully we're moving into that right direction.
Alrighty. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. New business. Right now, we will have a public hearing on the proposed tax abatement agreement with 90 West Partner LP in a reinvestment zone named City of Brookshire Reinvestment Zone Number 4.
Mayor and council, we have a public hearing before y'all can consider this tax abatement agreement that you have to conduct. Ramiro's going to give a quick, brief staff up, kind of general update on the project. You saw the picture when he did his presentation on pending projects. So I'll let him do that, and then we'll open up to the public.
Right, good evening again. About a year ago, I reached out to Vincent Giammalva because I started seeing a lot of signs that said Giammalva properties all over the place. And so reached out to him, and it was for the 76 acres that's located out here off of I-10. They weren't ready to develop that, but they came to us about their 13 acres that they have here off of Highway 90. And so this is in front of you, a public hearing for this project and potential incentive that's in place for the project.
So now there's an opportunity for the public to speak or address any issues or concerns or anything like that for the project. Time is 7:40 p.m. All right. I guess we can go ahead and close the public hearing. Item number 8, discussion possible action to approve the preliminary plat of Callaghan Road. And Ms. Shauna, you'll give us a detail on this proposed Callaghan Road, right?
Yes. All right, so Callahan Road is basically next to 90 West. It is going to stop at those existing subdivisions that there and run along their development. Their plat is in the preliminary stage, but it is ready for approval by the council. I will mention that the city has the right to change the name if y'all don't want that name to something more similar that the city uses. But we can do that with the final plat and still be able to approve this one pending the name for their final.
Okay.
And then, do y'all have any questions or comments? Let's stay up here for the next one.
She approved it.
All right, so again, this is going to be a new road added, okay, just so y'all know, okay? Yeah. All right,
Any discussion, questions, anybody?
no questions? Okay, ready for motion?
All righty. I would like to make a motion to approve the preliminary plat of Callaghan Road.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any? You have,
You have a question?
Yes. Is that contingent on approval by, in your letter? I guess I'm confused. Brookshire Katy Drainage District?
Yeah, they approved it already, but yeah, we always include that just to make sure.
I just wanted to clear that. Yeah, I'm good.
okay. So I think Ms. Taylor, Alderwoman Taylor, second. And everybody, no opposed, right? Okay, motion passed. All right, item number 9, discussion possible action to approve the preliminary plat of 90 West, 32931 US 90, US Highway 90.
So they have met all the requirements for this one, and it is ready for approval.
Ready?
Okay.
I move that we approve the preliminary plat of 90 West, 32931 US Highway 90.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Item number 10, discussion possible action to approve resolution number 1513, directing the mayor to execute a tax abatement agreement with 90 West Partner LP.
You all have a copy of this tax abatement agreement in front of you. We've talked about it at previous meetings, really just here, and the property owners are here as well to answer any questions you may have about the agreement. It's pretty, you want to give any kind of,
Just a little background on this. What they came to us was, the developers, they've come to us. The county has a policy in place that offers a 2-year, 100% abatement on speculative buildings. And so this is a mirror image of what the county is offering to this developer.
Thank you.
yeah, in an effort, recently, we've been trying to make efforts to coordinate better with the county, and this is one of those projects. Any questions for us or the owners?
All right.
No, sir.
Need a motion?
All right, I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 1513, directing the mayor to execute a tax abatement agreement with 90 West Partner LP.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. All right, item number 11, discussion and possible action to approve a height variance request of 55 feet for a medical office building at I-10 and 359.
Hello again.
All right,
Are you putting something up there or no?
yeah, we have a picture.
So I think he briefly showed y'all the medical office facilities that are coming earlier in the Public Works. But this is the first phase of this project. They would like a 3-story building to be 55 foot in height, which is about 20 foot more than we typically allow. But in the ordinance, it says that as long as they give you more setback, as far as the building is concerned, that the height can go up. Basically, every 10 foot, they'll give you a 10-foot setback. But this building is actually in the middle of their tract, so they have about, I think, 210 foot from the road. So the height will not be blocking any view as far as traffic is concerned, or basically any other businesses, since it is in the middle of their tract. So they have plenty of setback for that height.
Looks nice.
It's gonna be really nice, yes. And I think they have another building planned to go even in front of it, but that one will be a normal one.
You have something, sir?
Do we have a representative? Do we have a?
No, not here.
I think with what we've been speaking of, sir, it's maybe an regulation in our ordinance and potentially maybe for.
It was never intended for this type of development. So this, I mean, we didn't foresee a 3-story, Class B office coming into the city. So it's something we're gonna have to address in our code ultimately with legislation or just bring it for you today.
Yeah. Well, we have hotels here too, though, so.
Yeah, I think the Wyndham nearby is not much shorter.
All right. All right.
Any other questions or concerns?
No questions.
No,
Just excitement.
just excited.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Mayor, may I make a motion?
Yes, ma'am.
I move that we approve a height variance request of 55 feet for a medical office building at I-10 and FM 359.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Item number 12, discussion of possible action to approve multi-storage containers located at 4613 Fifth Street, Lock Win. Good evening.
Council. We have a commercial building located at 4613 Fifth Street. And because our warehouse is full, so we need additional space to put some stuff. So we have to put the storage container on the property. So I come here to look for approval or clearly instruction to apply for a permit to put the storage container on the property.
Do you have existing storage containers there now?
Yes.
Where are they located?
4613 Fifth Street.
Where they
Outside.
What area of the building?
On the property. What area on the
Oh,
property?
Is that behind?
Is that behind?
No, it's on the side.
Is that right?
Yeah, that side, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
So that's more of the side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see now.
There's, how many is there?
4.
4. And you have a question, how many more?
Oh, no, we just, because the city sent us a letter that they not allow us to put a container on it, so we come here to
they're
look for
already
approval or something apply for a permit.
Okay, so they're already there.
Yes, because we already put there around a year and a half, but I would say nothing, so I didn't know that.
Okay.
Can you please?
Yes.
So there was an ordinance put in place, and I think these containers came after the ordinance. And so The ordinance doesn't allow these containers in the city. And so that's why he received a code enforcement letter from code enforcement. And so now he's here to ask if he can keep them.
So we're kind of running into this now. The things are sort of changing, the development's changing. And so if you go to Walmart and all those different places, they have storage containers behind their business, which doesn't present a negative image to the public when you pass by. It's just my opinion that, you know, as we get these ordinances in, we go look at them and we update them to keep up with the times, the changing times, right? And so it's just my opinion that if that storage containers are behind the business, because businesses do keep additional inventory in these, you know? And so that's just my opinion that, you know, as long as it doesn't present a negative image in front of the building that the public can see. Yeah.
That's four. That's four?
Yes.
You want to speak, what is he? Yeah, well, I agree with that.
So would you be able to, move them behind the building?
No, we have nothing behind it.
No, would you be able to move the storage containers?
Because right now, it's hard to move, you know, it's so heavy, so.
I think the purpose of what, at least what the mayor's alluding to is screening from public use and from public rights of way and things like that. So I think if you're gonna allow something that it's properly screened from any public use and public right of way, and then if y'all wanna follow up with any future legislation, we can draft.
Yeah. And so the ones that you have there now were there before the ordinance. So they're kind of grandfathered in, right?
Yeah.
They were there the ones that are here now.
Afterwards, but we have to confirm.
Or the ones that are here now. Okay. So, yeah, they can be moved, sir. I mean, they brought them on a truck. I mean, I know they can be moved. So, I mean, it's a condition of, my opinion only, a condition of what you're asking for. You're asking something, we're saying that the condition is, my opinion, that with these and additional ones, that they be out of the sight of the public, you know.
And I agree.
So you mean that we have to move to
Yes, sir.
behind
Yes, sir.
the building?
That is my opinion.
Or we,
Just moving, not screening, you would like them to move them?
Yes, and we will update the ordinance. We will submit an ordinance for update.
or we have to use something to cover it to, because they said it's
Not,
your
not a
public.
screen, just
or a
move them
screen.
behind your building. Your building will be the screen. Move them to the back of the building.
If you, I mean, I just wanna make sure we're on the same page, cause what it looks like is this thing is covered.
Yes.
What if you enclose them?
As long as they're not in the sight of the,
So I wanna
pub-
make
view of
sure
the
that
public,
whenever
yeah.
He gets clear understanding what he's.
As long as they're not in the view of the public, yeah. That's my opinion. I mean, the council get to make the
So
final
did
decision.
you build the building, did you build your building around those storage containers? Or did you have them put in?
Add it on to the building.
Yeah, we just, before we just put a container, and then after that, we build a roof.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh,
So they already in there, they basically is the whole.
yeah,
It's already there and it
Yes.
has a roof.
yeah.
Yes.
So basically, since they already there, he really can't move them. He just needs to make it look like it's presentable in the front.
Yeah.
not
Okay,
like it's
yes.
never
Okay,
Okay.
As long as you have something
yeah, yes, ma'am.
aesthetically
Right.
approval,
Mm-hmm.
like a screen,
covered. Yeah,
so that they're not visible.
Yeah.
cause it look like they're different colors.
Right.
Yeah, this cover.
No, but on the side, I can tell that it's different, like from the rest of the other building.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna say that they can be left, they can leave, stay there, right?
Cause he already.
Because they're already there,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay,
Yes.
and you got a write-up from the city, and that's why you're here.
Mm-hmm.
And so the decision is that they can stay there,
Mm-hmm.
but anyone in the future, and we'll update the ordinance that to make, to anyone in the future, we'll have to move them to the back of the business. Okay,
Right.
Yeah.
Does he have, did you get a permit?
No.
Permit?
No, not yet.
That's why you're here,
Right,
correct?
that's right.
Okay, so,
I think it's a great point, and then we'll have to build something in, because somebody's gonna have to go out there
Right.
and verify that this,
okay, so you're good now.
All right, thank you.
So we need to make a motion?
So we need to make a, I think there's no motion
Yeah,
required.
we do need to make a motion.
Do we need to make it?
Yeah, because he
Okay,
had
go ahead.
5 in on it.
All right.
Go ahead. I was gonna point out those other two containers.
Code enforcement couldn't see those, unfortunately.
The next door property, there were two more containers.
That's my point, yeah.
When you see the drone up, you see those are not the covered ones.
Yeah,
Well, that needs to be corrected.
Right,
yes.
We need to do a
I
motion.
do for everybody, I don't want for, you know.
Okay, yes. So we need to do a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the multiple storage containers located at 4613 Fifth Street. 4 containers to be exact. 4 containers.
4,
Okay,
but they need to have
The siding,
a covered.
yeah.
Okay.
did I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. All right, item number 13, discussion and possible action to revise ordinance number 17623-13 for building material for residential structures. So this is one that keeps coming up again as situations, as requests come in. We often have to go look at the ordinances to see if the ordinances are updated with the changing of the time, changing of the materials that's offered, materials that's required, and different things. And this is one. So corrugated metal, our ordinance state that any carport or building that comes in must have smooth metal, and all of the ones that are sold now is corrugated metal with the ribbons in them, right? The ridges in them. And so we have actually a few items on the agenda that speaks to this right now, requests right now tonight. And so we thought that it would be good to update this ordinance to the new style metal that comes out, siding that comes out, which is corrugated. And so that's what you all have before you all right now, is that to have it updated. Yes.
Absolutely, I agree. With that being said, I would like to make a motion to revise ordinance number 1762313 for building materials for residential structures.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passed. Item number 14, discuss and possible action to approve carport installation building located at 3207 Second Street. And so item number 14,
We don't have anything in here.
since you all passed the new ordinance for item 13, 14 is already there.
Approved.
It's already approved, right? Okay,
Yes.
Want to do the motion?
You don't need it.
we don't
Okay.
need one.
We don't
It's
need it.
already approved,
It's already been approved.
right?
It's approved, yeah.
It's approved.
Item number 15, discussion and possible action to approve carport installation at 523 Purdy Street. Same situation,
thing.
It's
corrugated.
already approved.
Okay,
Who's that person? Are they
That
here?
is Bruce,
Bruce.
not here.
item number 16, discuss and possible action to approve RV cover located at 3102 Third Street. Same situation,
Already approved.
already approved.
Miss Edith, you're good.
Okay,
That just corrugated or all going to specify, galvanized steel as well. Even though the assembly or ordinance speaks to the different types of metal. I just don't want an issue when this is installed.
no, you shouldn't have an issue when it's installed. Galvanized steel is partly what they made of. Yeah, that's fine. Should be good, yeah.
We do, Mayor, we do prohibit, I'm looking at the existing ordinance, y'all are, it prohibits corrugated metal, aluminum, or
We just
steel.
updated it.
Just updated.
We just
sir.
updated
Just
it.
updated.
We just updated it.
Just, yeah.
Remove corrugated metal and steel from being prohibited. Both those.
You left out aluminum, y'all.
It has aluminum on there.
That's something we still want to prohibit?
That's in your, metals, right?
Hmm?
Most
Okay, done.
You're good. It's approved. Yeah, you're good.
Item number 17, discussion and possible action to revise peddling solicitation ordinance. So we've, I kind of asked for this one. This is another one of those ordinances that's been around for a long time that we need to take a look at. And we have two requests that came in. One for someone to pray on the street, and then another request for someone to sell magazines or something. One of the issues that I had with the ordinance, the reason why I just kind of tabled those requests, because this ordinance gives them the time frame of 180 days.
No.
And so, you know, that means that if their request get approved, they will be able to go out there and pray for 180 days. Or they will be able to go peddle for 180 days. And so I just wanted to suggest that we lower that number of days, 30 days at a time. You know, that was one of my suggestions there to Lord.
And I
One of the
agree
main
with
ones
that.
right there. And the hours are 8:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay,
What?
so now they get 180 days from 8:30 to 9 p.m.
It's kind of late.
Right?
No.
So we need to
definitely
change
need to update, yes.
my request, my suggestion is that the time be changed. 8 to 5 is your 8 to 5?
I think 8 to 5 is good.
What are you saying?
Okay.
People get off.
Oh.
Okay, so we'll say
So
6.
8 to
6.
6.
Okay.
8 to 6,
Do
okay.
you need a?
No.
The 180 days will be changed to 30 days?
30
Okay.
days.
30 days. And time from
8 to
8
6.
to 6.
8 to 6, okay.
Yes, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Do we need to? I'd like to make a motion that we revise the peddler or solicitor ordinance to reflect 30 days and for the time to be from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion passed. Thank you. Item number 18, discussion possible action to approve skylights in the convention center. So, the convention center has 3 sets of long skylights in there. It's presenting a problem for the AC system, especially during the hot months and the heat of the day. The AC system is not able to cool adequately in there. And so we're recommending that skylights be installed, covers,
Covers.
shutters or covers to be installed. And you have, I think, 2 or 3 proposals there. One from Katie Blinds for $34,761.24. This particular one will have a battery operated system. It also has an optional solar chargers for $2,988, and then a gateway app for $375. So this one will be battery operated. It is cheaper, $34,761.24. Then we have another proposal here for hardwired, which is not battery operated, for $58,414.82. And I think there's a third. Yeah, there's a third. The third one is also a battery operated, Katie Blinds, $60,958. The second one was by Preferred Facilities Group.
So,
I think the first one is,
So the third one, the Katy Preferred Commercial, is battery operated as well.
It is hardwired.
The third one is.
So it's hardwired. And the reason the difference in cost is that hardwired, meaning they're gonna have to run wiring, get an electrician out, add a switch to the wall, add motors to the shutters. That's why the cost is significantly higher from the battery operated solar than the hardwired.
Well, then
Yeah.
the 34,760.
And so,
Yes.
Dr. Batista, which one do you recommend as Public Works, sir?
I do like the one that has the ability to control it through the app, which is the first proposal that the mayor spoke on behalf of. But again, it's, battery operated. Someone's gonna go up there and change the batteries, and then if there is any issues or whatnot. But I'm not.
Do they have like a service warranty?
There'll be a warranty, yeah, but we'll be responsible for changing out any batteries. I'm sure the batteries will last quite some time.
Okay.
So Mayor, you're saying that the third one
Hardwired.
is the batteries are inside the building?
The third one's hardwired.
There's two hardwired and just one with battery.
One, two,
Just one
power.
Okay,
Probably 110 power.
okay, all right.
But the solar will work just as well. I
Right.
mean, the first one is
Right.
cheaper. I mean,
There's a significant cost difference in
Okay.
the first one than the other two, so there's
I'd like to
definitely
try
definitely
that one.
cost savings.
Yes.
Thank
The
you.
cost savings. So,
all right.
I make a motion to approve the skylight in the convention center, and the bid proposal goes to Katy Blinds and Shutters for $34,761.24.
A second.
All in
Do I need
favor?
to say optional for the solar?
Yes, please.
And also optional solar cell charges for $2,988, 12 units. Gateway for app use, $375.
Mayor, I have one question.
Mhm.
The solar cells are gonna be on the roof?
They're gonna be inside where the skylights, where the sun can hit them
Okay,
inside.
all right, gotcha. I don't have anything else.
All right.
Yeah.
Miss Alderwoman McDade was the second,
Yes, I second.
and all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passed. Item number 19, discussion possible action to approve the Brookshire City Hall painting and plaster cost estimate of $5,970.58.
Good evening again. We have some repairs just out here in the lobby that were made by the chairs on the wall, so we'll have to paint the lobby up and then add some bar there so it doesn't happen again, so that it'll prevent the chairs from scratching up the walls. And then in here, we have some issues with some plaster that needs to be repaired as well in a couple of the areas. So those are what the cost estimates for.
What kind of tile is that in the floor?
In there, I've got to check.
Because we can probably look into some benches that won't move,
Okay,
permanently mounted, so we
Sure,
don't have
that
to
makes
worry about
sense.
this.
absolutely. Thank you.
That's smart.
But-
So, do we now need to go back and table this to get that cost, if that's what your
It's
question is? And I know you
it's
have a
just the
question
rest of the
as well.
board. No, I mean, we can do this now.
Yeah,
I'd like to get the painting done and plastering done, and then I'll come back to you all with another proposal
I'm
for.
ready to make a motion.
All right.
I move to approve the Brookshire City Hall painting and plaster repair costs estimated $5,970.58.
Second.
All in favor?
Well,
Going home, okay. Motion passed. Item number 20, discussion and possible action to approve the purchase of new radios for Brookshire Police Department Dispatch Center. Chief Green.
Good evening again, council. I know we've discussed this previously. This is for new dispatch radios for our dispatch center. We're needing to come into the 21st century, and update all of our equipment and dispatch center.
I'm ready to make a motion, because that's been there for at least 40-some
Yes,
years.
we definitely.
Yes, that's what yes.
All right.
Do your motion.
I move that we approve the purchase of new radios for the Brookshire Police Department Dispatch Center.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. I'd like to add that this will be paid with forfeiture funds.
Forfeiture.
Forfeiture funds, yes. Okay. Item number 21, discussion and possible action to approve the purchase of consoles for the Brookshire Police Department Dispatch Center.
Same thing.
Consoles go with the.
So you ready for a motion? I move we approve the purchase of consoles for the Brookshire Police Department Dispatch Center.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion passed. Same
Thank you,
thing.
council.
Forfeiture funds will pay for this. All right. Item number 22, almost done. Discussing possible action to hire a contractor for heavy trash pickup within the city of Brookshire.
We discussed this before.
So, I asked for this item to be on the agenda. We currently do have, the city currently do have heavy trash pickup within the current contract now for Republic, Texas Pride, right? But that heavy trash pickup only requires to pick up 2 heavy items each time they come around. I did.
Even if they call and request.
Right. So I did a little benchmarking. Some cities do have the same thing, but as I ride around the city and look, something's not working because there's a lot of heavy trash that's still left over everywhere, you know. And so we have 2 companies. He's one. We'll give him an opportunity to speak, but so, you know, we may not be able to resolve this tonight because there's a cost associated with this that may need to be a part of the budgeting process. But I wanted you to bring this to everyone's attention that the current thing that we have in place is not working. And I think the city of Houston, if you watch the news, they have the same problem. And they did put a contract in place that's working well for them now. And so we do have this gentleman that seen our last agenda, and he showed up here to City Hall and has some things that he would like to say to us.
Sorry, Council.
Hello. Good evening. So you're Trust Waste Solutions?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nice presentation.
Yeah. Think you want me already? Presentation.
So in front of you is a little synopsis of who we are. We are out of Wharton, Texas. We cover cities from Louise to Rosenberg. We just a couple months ago acquired the city of Beasley. They had the same issue. We were able to come in and solve that problem for them. We also do the city of East Bernard, El Campo, the IDMA district of El Campo, and then we have thousands of customers that are rural service also. So we wanted to come, present ourselves, and say, we heard what Mayor was talking about and Doc about some of the heavy trash items that y'all were talking about that are really impacting the city to where it's just staying on the curb, it's not being picked up. Another service that we talked about was we have a grapple truck. So we could bring in a grapple truck, park on the side, load the heavy bulk items if it's too heavy for our guys to throw into the trash truck itself, and then we can haul it off. And then in the proposal too, we did put some extras in there as far as being able to do stuff for keeping Brookshire beautiful. I'm on the board in El Campo for Keep El Campo Beautiful. So I know what y'all want, and I know what it takes. And it's trusting somebody to take that problem out of the situation and being able to capitalize on making your streets cleaner whenever you're going through town, no eyesores, stuff like that. And if that's one less thing that y'all have to worry about, we'd love to have the opportunity to do so.
So what, could you give us a little information about your prices?
Yes, sir. You want to join me, Chris, on this one? This is Chris Halls. This is one of the owners of TWS.
Hi, Council. Hi, Mayor. So we gave y'all a price per resident just because I wasn't 100% sure how you guys wanted to do it. There's a bunch of different ways we can do this. That's the easiest way for us. And I wasn't sure if you guys were going to pass this back on to the residents or if council wanted to take this on as a city project. So, like I said, there's a bunch of different ways we can do it.
Yeah.
What I would like to do is bring a bunch of trucks in here the first month and clean everything up. And then we can go from there. Because once we get everything off the streets, then we can come in once a week and we're not picking up a bunch of stuff. So, yes, sir.
So the idea would be that the heavy trash pickup will be once a month. And the notice will go out to the citizens through possibly the water bill to notify them.
Yeah,
once a month.
so we would come in once a week. We would charge per month, but we would come in every week.
I understand what you would like to do, but the city, and I'm not trying to be rude, okay? I'm just saying this is what the discussion that my only suggestion, they get to make the decisions, right? So, and based on some of the other neighborhoods and the benchmarking that I've done, that heavy trash is typically picked up once a month. And the citizens are notified through their water bill or through their city when the heavy trash is going to happen. And then they put their heavy trash on the curb during that time frame once a month, and the truck comes by and pick up the heavy trash. Okay, maybe there's some cities that do it weekly. The ones I call do it monthly, right?
Well, I thought it was weekly. I think what he initially said, that he would come in and clean up everything, that'll make it much easier. Once you get the initial.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of heavy trash we have some in certain sporadic areas, but if you ride around town, there's not a lot of heavy trash that's out there on the streets right now to have a company to come in and clean up everything. Our public works can do that part. And I understand when we say weekly because our current trash provider, which we'll still have as part of our contract, would do the onesie twosies. I'm talking about the people that are putting a lot of bulk things out there.
Correct.
That exceeds the onesie twosies, that they'll have an opportunity to go do all that bulk stuff one time a month, you know?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Would that work?
Yeah, I mean, we can readjust this however you guys would like. The way it was presented to me was give a proposal on weekly bulk pickup because Texas Pride wasn't doing the bulk pickup like they should. We hear this from the last 3 cities that we've picked up. So that was kind of the way I presented it. I can go back and redo numbers and do it by a monthly basis.
I mean, apparently, we may have a performance issue with a contractor if they're not doing what they should. That's okay. But it's just my opinion and suggestion that, you know, if we get the contractor doing what they're supposed to, then onesie, Tuesday, weekly things will work. And when we notify the citizens that they're going to be big pickup, they can bring all of that stuff out there at one time. And then we do it once a month. That's just my suggestion. Yes, ma'am, you have?
Yes, I had a question. So as far as the bulk pickup, you said that we could pass it on to the citizens or we could pay it. I understand that. But my question is, how would you track? Because actuality, what I'm thinking the mayor is asking is you do a sweep of the whole town and you're saying per customer. So would you charge us amount for the whole city? Or would you say I went by 10 homes and charged me that amount? Or how does that work?
So when it was presented to me, it was a citywide deal. That's why I was doing it by the city. If you don't want to do it that way, if y'all want us to just come in and clean up what's here, we can take addresses down. And we can either
No,
bill those.
you would have to do that in order to charge us because you're
Correct.
giving us a fee.
Mm,
So
yes,
you would
correct.
have- Would we, in return, receive a list of the homes that you
Correct.
went by?
Correct.
To get that accurate account for
Correct.
financial reasons?
Correct. And we have GPS on all of our trucks. We have cameras on all of our trucks. So, yeah, so,
I just want
again, when I
tracking.
put this together, it was more of a citywide proposal. So, you know, if you
So-
have,
Well, I
1,000.
apologize. Maybe, it was communicated to you wrong, okay? It is a citywide proposal, but it's once a month.
once a month.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir, once a month, yeah.
Ms. Connor, just to touch a little bit on what you're asking, we run a GPS system on our trucks. So we would have like Avenue A, you would have 100, House 100, House 102, 103, and then on the opposite side, you have your odd numbers. So basically, we would have all the addresses, put it in, and then whenever we go to a, say, my house, we have a button on there that says, okay, their trash was out, bam, we hit it, and then that's how we know who we're billing. And then what it does is that it snaps a picture and it lets everybody know that we picked up that trash. So that way,
Particular location.
yes.
Correct.
That's
Yes,
what- yeah.
that's correct. So that way, you're not getting charged for my trash.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just to clarify that part, we have the accountability side on the routing
what you were
side
looking
to
for.
make sure that, Mr. Richards got the trash, not Miss Taylor, stuff like that. So,
Accountability.
yes, ma'am. So we do have that type of technology with our routing system.
So what would the price difference be if it was just more of a city project, like, not per resident?
I'd have to go back and run some numbers, because again, I ran this as a, an entire city once a week.
Okay.
So would you be charging about a ton?
No, we were gonna charge, we can. Problem with charging by the ton on bulk is bulk doesn't weigh that much. So, it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. Let me go back and run some numbers on the way you guys would
You could
like
do
it to
that.
be run, and we can.
Yeah, if you could do that,
present it.
because, and I can give you an example. So someone has 7 bulk items they need to put
Correct.
out, right? And they can only put 2 out every week. So there's 2 and then 2 and 2. So it'll take a long time for them to actually get all those 7 items
Correct.
picked up. So if you come in once a month, they can put all those 7 items out there.
At one time.
And pick them all up. And then the Wednesday, Tuesdays, our current contract can do it.
So
Yeah.
would you guys have a list of addresses for us
Citywide.
okay, so if, say we come on the first week of the month, y'all would have a list of addresses for us to go to at the last week of the previous month?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So
So you're gonna go and refigure and.
I will, yes, ma'am. I will have this back to you.
Because
Thank-
I have to say that I am impressed
Well, I appreciate that.
with the presentation.
We try. We try.
And the certificate of liability insurance.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And I'd like to also add that, would you like to get your folders back so you can bring the, save you? Okay. Okay.
Y'all can look over it
Okay.
while we're redoing everything.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
thank you.
So I'd like to add that we had a second proposal also. It was Santello's Construction.
Here?
They're not here, but maybe it was communicated to them wrong as well, so we'll go back and retalk them.
The same thing, the
Yes,
same
same.
information.
I got a question. So did we reach out to Texas Pride?
Yes, we did.
And
Texas Pride does not currently have anything more than what we have right now.
Contract already
One,
say they're not gonna change what.
one or two items, and they come with the regular garbage truck, and I don't understand how 1 or 2 heavy pickup items can fit on one garbage
Because
truck
they're-
and the garbage.
They're using
So,
man.
They're
yeah.
man, yeah,
It's
because
manpower,
It's
that's
manual.
why.
That's
Yeah,
why I
but-
come by and.
Now, my point is that maybe I don't know the math, but how can 1 or 2 bulk items fit in a regular garbage truck and the garbage for multiple residents? Doesn't look like that truck have enough capacity to me, but
That mean they're not picking it
I
up.
could be wrong. I could be wrong.
They're leaving it. They're leaving it.
Yeah.
They don't ever put mine in, put back right. So am I understanding that we're gonna give the other company the same
Yes, ma'am.
opportunity?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Item number 23. Oh, okay, the budget. Discussion and possible action to review and select draft 1, 2, and 3 for the budget workshop of the proposed budget for fiscal year 2026, 2027 for further consideration during the budget workshop. And you all seen the presentation that Doc prepared with all of the accomplishments that we've done this year and ongoing. And so right now you all have before you all two drafts presented previously, another alternative draft that I think this probably could be a happy medium for the other two.
Which one? The
For draft 3.
Draft three.
Draft
Yes,
3.
That is the one that I.
So, and I know you've had some time to review it.
I really like draft 1, but the money, the
Yep.
revenue. Yes.
Right, and so,
So. I would agree with, my recommendation is draft 3.
oh, that's right, you wanna
Looking
go
at
to the
it.
screen?
Yes,
Okay,
I
you can
looked
go to
over all
screen.
3 of them, and draft 3 is definitely.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Guess this is different than.
So there's draft 1, Brook drainage, ditch project, town drainage project, I'm sorry, the ditch digging project, 206,000, Midtown drainage, 206,000. Public Works building remodel, which is encumbrance carryover, starts this year, 154,500. Annex building remodel, encumbrance carryover for this year, 164,800. Remove unsafe structures, which is, the houses or whatever here that are dilapidated or whatever. This is always going to be a carryover from year to year, basically. 41,200. City police facility renovation. This one was for $1,030,000, and this was for a new evidence room, a gym, and an armory for renovations at the police department. Convert EDC office to conference room, includes audio and visual equipment, 25,750. Then you have side-by-side, 4-seater, 2 of them for 92,700. One for the police department, one for City Hall. Remodel convention center, utility closet to a shower. That will help with the shelter efforts if we needed to. 30,900. And then audio visual system for convention center. Sort of what we're looking at right now. $25,750. For Lakeside road dividers, 185,400. A new dump truck, 278,100. And then resheet of the EOC building, 52,286.27. Generator for Hovis Clubhouse, backup generator, $31,415. Road repair phase 3, $309,000. Total of $3,245,801.27. That's draft 1. Draft 2. Brooks, same as what I just reported. The drainage project's the same. Midtown drainage is the same. Public Works remodel is the same as draft 1. EDC remodel is the same as draft 1. Unsafe structures, same as draft 1. Resheet EOC building is added here, and that is the Emergency Operations Center. It's $52,286.27. Generator for clubhouse is the same as draft 1. Dump trucks the same as draft 1. EDC office conversion to conference room, same as draft 1. And audio visual, same as draft 1. Road repair, same as draft 1. $1,900,337.64. Draft 3, Brook drainage, same as draft 1 and 2. Public Works remodel, same as draft 1 and 2. EDC remodel, same as draft 1 and 2. Unsafe structures, same as draft 1 and 2. Police renovations been reduced from 1 million something to 515,000. This would renovate the evidence room only, because we all know that the capacity in the evidence room is not enough. So we left that in there. They convert the EDC office, same as draft 1 and 2. Side by side, same as draft 1. But there's 2, and then there's a golf court for City Hall. They have to walk to the post office and all of that stuff over here, get them out of the heat, right? So hardware and software so the dispatch center consoles and the radios will not work without this, the hardware for PD. They will not work without this. So that's $190, $190,550. Okay. Resheet the EDC building, same as draft 2. Generator, same as draft 1 and 2. Dump truck, same as draft 1 and 2. And then road repair, same as draft 1 and 2, for a total cost of $2,305,655. Right. So there's a summary right there of all of that. It shows the costs for draft 1, draft 2, and draft 3. Shows the 2027 sales tax and property tax, and other forecasted funds. And then what is that? EDC funds paid to EDC from the city, from sales tax. Funds paid to EDC $1,500,000 for a total of $14,446,336. And so if you scroll up, well, down for you is up for me, right? So at the bottom down there, for the bottom, yeah, right there. No, go down a little bit. No, up a little bit then, right there. So there's a total at the bottom there. But pay attention to that bottom line right here where it adds them all up to that one. That is the amount of money that the city would have, positive dollars, for each draft. So all of these programs can be affordable to the city, okay? And that line shows the positive dollar amounts that will be left over if these programs were done, not including the contingency dollars. If you scroll up for you, right? Down for me. Okay. You will see the dollar amounts that are in the bank accounts here, which is in New First Bank, $11,225,821. Tex Pool is at 6,295,714, and then Tex Star, $238,348, and then actual funds for EDC is $3,108,978. So. And then down at the bottom, the TERS for Crystal Lakes, TERS, is $225,000 that we have to pay for Crystal Lake TERS, which will be also excluded from the budget. Okay. And that's it. Just need to know which draft you all like, and once you all decide, we will go back now after that, add these drafts into the budget. Of Of course, we've already did the health care for employees, the pay raises for employees. And so this is the third final phase here for the drafts, and we'll, come back with a, scheduled meeting for a budget meeting to finalize this here.
Well, for me, based on looking at that, I'm for draft 3.
Okay,
I second that.
you second that, okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like draft 3.
Okay. What you like, Ms. Taylor? Okay. All right, so I guess draft 3 is it. Thank y'all, and we can move forward now. You know, we're getting close to important deadlines, so
Yeah.
thank y'all for that. All right, moving right along to item number 24. Discussion possible action to select a date for budget workshop fiscal year 2026-2027.
Righty. And that one needs to be
And,
this month, right?
We need a hard committed date for a budget workshop.
That's gonna shoot
This will be probably the only one we need because we did a lot of work up front, right?
for next week.
I'm good.
It can be sooner than Thursday because we have to post it the full 3 days.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it needs to be at least Thursday.
Oh.
It is very imperative that we get a meeting
Ms.
scheduled.
Taylor, when
What
are
other
you
day are
thinking?
y'all?
Next Thursday is what you're saying?
What about the next week after that?
You gotta post it, and it's 3 full days.
You have that schedule? You don't have that schedule with you, right?
The next Monday after, which is,
That'll push us back too far.
Hmm?
We need to
So
have
I'm
it
hearing next Thursday.
next week.
Next week
Ms.
is
Taylor?
what I'm hearing.
Back in
but you said next Thursday, but not,
the upcoming Thursday. What's the date of this upcoming Thursday?
Next Thursday.
That's right.
Next week.
And we need all of you here.
Yes.
okay.
Ms. Taylor, let us know what you got,
That
Ms.
is the
Taylor.
13th,
The 13th.
the 13th.
Because we have to post it 3 full days.
Okay.
We need that
Oh,
time.
so it can't be that Monday.
No, that's what I'm saying. It has to be posted tomorrow in order for 3 full days, which is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So that means you can have your meeting on Thursday. 3 full days. Help me
Can-
out,
I
OC.
am
Can
available.
you,
out,
can
OC.
you,
13th, correct? Is that what you're saying?
can you attend virtual?
Push back.
That was for me, that
No.
wasn't for you, that was for me.
What's
You
that?
don't need to be pushed back.
The 13th
Oh.
is not good for you?
So what about the
Say that. I was
17th will be too late? That Monday?
We have a deadline.
She
I
said
have-
no Monday, not that Monday, but
No, I
next
meant
Thursday.
this Monday.
I know,
This
That's
Monday
okay.
is coming up. It's too soon.
but you said
The
the
Monday
next
after that
Monday was too
It's,
late.
you steady
Exactly.
pushing your budget back.
We can't.
The
We're gonna
calendar-
run
I
into
have things
state,
that I have to
we're gonna
follow
run into
up.
You
state,
can go for the 13th.
state required deadlines
Let's do
if
the
we don't.
13th.
It's not gonna be a
13th.
long, it's just gonna be the budget.
That's it. It's a workshop.
That's it.
Just a budget workshop.
That is
So,
it.
Ms. Taylor, make it easy on yourself.
13th.
You gonna try?
We have a
I wanna know
contingency.
what
Yeah.
you just sprung on me today.
What about the 14th? If she can't be on the 13th.
That's a Friday.
Okay.
It's fine. You can do it that Thursday, that Friday. You just have to do it next week because it's pushing our.
I know.
So do we have a tentative date of the 13th? Ms. Taylor says she will see what she got going on, right? So is that a good day for the 13th?
It's
Ms.
good for
Corner?
me.
Good day for 13th.
That's 3 full days. I'm just trying to follow the state laws. Just
Okay.
And I want us to be in compliance.
That's it.
So 13th, right? Okay. August 13th. Let the record show August 13th.
What's the time? 6 or 7?
What time? 7?
Yeah,
7 o'clock.
Okay.
they start school.
7 o'clock.
Yes,
August
first day of
13th,
school,
7
Oh, I
o'clock.
forgot.
All righty, so we have that.
All right. Thank y'all for
That's
that.
out the way.
Thank y'all.
All right. Item number 25, discussion and possible action to appoint someone to fill a vacant position. I would like to recommend Miss Diana Hernandez.
And I
She-
move that
she's-
we accept your
And I recommended
recommendation.
Miss,
We
well,
have
I
a motion
recommended
on the
Miss
floor.
Misty Flores.
We have a motion.
Made a motion. Do you have motion, so then someone has to second, or the motion fails, then the next recommendation goes.
Do we have a second?
For which one?
Well,
My
I still,
recommendation was for the mayor's, that was my motion.
can we have discussion right now?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can do this several ways. Y'all can have a conversation,
Yeah.
put some candidates on the table, and then decide how you want to handle it versus
Okay.
just rushing to make motions. It's up to you, Mayor, how you want to handle that. Allow for some discussion, see who they want to throw on the table for nominees.
I've
Well,
already,
I read a recommendation and there's a motion on the floor, sir.
yes.
And I haven't heard a second.
Okay, do we not have a second or not?
No second.
I'll say this, I still feel the exact same way as I always felt. There is a need for that position to be filled because of the situation that we've been dealing with the meetings. We've had really important meetings, and we didn't have enough people to have a quorum, so now our backs are against the wall. But I'll leave that up to the rest of the board because I still feel the exact same way.
What is your feelings?
Feel the position.
Okay.
Feel it. But
He
I
never
just,
vote on it.
I'm not gonna vote on
Oh,
it.
you're gonna
He never
abstain?
votes on
I'm
it.
not
You're not gonna vote on it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're not gonna vote at all?
no.
Okay, so, then we don't have a second, so now we need to add another candidate, right? Do you have another candidate already?
Hmm?
You have another?
Well, I have Miss Misty Flores.
Okay. Okay, so we have two candidates, Miss Diana Hernandez and Miss Missy Flores. And so we'll do a vote.
I know Misty, who is
Okay,
Diane.
That's Miss Diana.
That's
okay,
Diana.
so, let's do a vote for each one, right? Okay, so first vote will be for Miss Diana Hernandez. Miss,
I'm voting for Diana Hernandez. Your recommendation.
okay,
Well, I brought Miss Misty here, so that's mine.
okay, you tracking the numbers? One,
It's easy, it's only for 'em up there, and one
Okay.
not voting, and one not voting, so.
second for what? Second for, okay. And you're not voting at all, sir? Right? Okay. All right.
This is a little informal. Maybe the best way to handle this is, you're kind of a note, so we have two people voting for a particular candidate and two people that are not, you by abstention, not a legal reason to do it, and you by voting for somebody else. So if you really want to abstain, is there a reason? Other than
It means
just,
that the elected people should place those in vacant positions, not that the
so
council
it's
should
just a
appoint
principle
someone.
thing?
Yes.
If you- I would suggest that if you step out of chamber for a minute and they take a formal vote on this, you won't be considered as part of the quorum. It's a regular meeting, 3 is sufficient, it'll be a 2-1 vote at that time, it will pass.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys step out too? If you want to.
I mean, it's.
Doesn't have anything to do with
We just did it already.
deal,
I mean,
It's an option, I mean, without a legal reason to abstain, you really, if you want to recuse yourself, that's fine, it's not my place to say, but
I'm following your lead.
remove yourself from the chamber. Now we're having, I mean, basically a 3 or a 2-1 vote in favor of one of the two candidates.
I mean,
Right.
it's already been,
Well,
How motion
yeah.
fail? Nobody second.
Yeah, so basically, we will entertain a motion to then appoint the individual that you.
Okay.
In a second, we'll take a vote.
well, I made a motion and it
It
failed.
fails.
so-
Okay.
We'll entertain a secondary motion.
Okay, I would like to make a motion to appoint Miss Misty Flores as the new council member.
I second that one.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion passed.
Thank you.
All right. Executive session. Gotta have Mr. Green back now. Congratulations, Ms. Flores.
Congratulations.
I know it sounds silly, but it makes the record cleaner. You're talking about a
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that. Sorry, I don't like
I didn't know she was a cat.
All right, we're back. Discussion and consider action resulting from executive session. There was no actions. All right, community announcements.
And don't be long,
Please.
because you long-winded.
Yes, ma'am. With Mayor to council, first of all, I want to say, Mayor, thank you for attending the event we had Wednesday. It was awesome to have you guys there, Chief. It was, and we're looking forward to the next one next year, the PTSD. And on the 16th of this month, we will be having the backpack giveaway at Dr. Jones Church. So, Sister Taylor, I expect some backpacks from you.
And you all raised,
Single parent, I got to get my own everything.
Well, I got one for him, but I need one for you.
Phil,
and you all raised $16,000, right?
It was $16,000 raised, the total amount that was raised for
Camp Hope.
PTSD.
Camp Hope.
Yes,
with the two departments.
with both departments.
And we're gonna do better next year.
We're gonna do better. Why I got you guys' attention? We will be doing the trunk or treat this year, and we will be taking advantage of the city because the city cheated us last year with the trunk or treat. We will be winning the prize this year, Brother Mayor.
Too much information. All right, thank you. All right, so future agenda items. Mayor Pro Tem Green.
The amendment of the RV ordinance.
Amendment of the RV ordinance.
Yeah. Revise, yeah.
Revise.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you want to send me anything on the front end? You have some, I mean, we can't talk about it now, but if you want to.
Yeah.
Alderwoman Taylor. Okay, Alderwoman.
I don't have anything right now.
Not at this time.
9? Okay. I have four. Discussion and possible actions to authorize contractor to install 2 dugouts at Hovis Park. Got that. Discussion and possible action to authorize contractor to install new AC system at Hovis Park Clubhouse. And number 3, discussion and possible action to revise the City of Brookshire mowing abatement ordinance. I'm sorry, ordinance. Ordinance.
Weed debris ordinance.
Yeah, weed and debris ordinance. That's it. All right,
I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
all in favor?